Another production.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Shabazz, episode 6 of the ShabazzTV Show. Woo! Man, hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Hope everybody's being safe. I know the Marion variants out here rampant out here in these streets, man. But hopefully you guys are safe. Hope you guys are happy. And it's gonna be a good show today. Attack on Titan. Right, growing in popularity. One of the best anime I've ever seen. In my humble opinion, one of the best I've ever seen. Complicated storylines, a lot of jumping around. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking at one of my guests. His face is like, okay. Nah, but we'll get to more of that later. But honestly, it's one of the best. If you haven't watched it, you definitely should watch it. Part 2's coming out. I'm thinking about 2.5-3 weeks. Season 4 is about to be the end, so I'm excited for it. If you're excited for it, it's lit. But before all that, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. Feel me? And spend some F's if you not jacking Attack on Titan. What's wrong with you, man? What's up with you, son? Wait. But coming to the stage, I got 4 guests. I guess 4.5 because we waiting on this last guy if he wants to pull up again. Up to him or not. But starting off, we got Natural. Natty back. Shit. We got Jay Honey.
Oh, no pictures. Oh my god.
We got a former guest of the show. We got
It's the Menace.
Josh the Menace, the Honey Bandit. We got my boy Chicken Lord 12, aka
What's up? What it do, baby?
Dylan. Yeah. And then coming from his car, no face came at the moment, but hopefully later on. Crazy Legs, Chris. Yeah. How you guys doing today?
Feeling good, man. How you feeling?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It's Wednesday.
Happy hump day, right?
Where I hope you guys are being safe. Hope you guys are being happy on this COVID or Marion week. Whatever.
The Marion strain.
All right. So briefly, give me what, in your opinion, like why should people watch Attack on Titan expeditiously, like yesterday? Jay Honey, start us off.
I was just about to say who should start it off. I guess it's on me. I feel like, in my opinion, Attack on Titan is the pinnacle of the media period. It doesn't matter whether it's human TV or anime TV. I feel like this show just does so many things that other shows cannot do. But besides the fact that the pro of anime over human TV, right? The pro of anime is that you remove actors. So if you draw well, then like you remove bad acting because you draw it. But even then, the animation in this show is top point. The voice actors are amazing, top tier, right? Like all of the speeches that all of them give, all of the hardships, all of the emotions really pierce through the screen and pierce through your soul. Besides the fact that the story is just out of this world, does things that only so many few things can do. It's just, I don't know what else more you need from it. If you want action, it's there too. If you want a sliver of romance, maybe it's there if you keep looking at it. It shows everything that you want to need. I don't know why. Everyone should watch the show, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Chicken Lord 12, aka D Low. What about you? Why should people watch Attack on Titan yesterday?
Bro, the only thing I really have to say is that's the toughest first episode I ever seen in anime, bro. Like that alone, the fact that what happens in that first episode is what happens is if you're an anime fan, bro, you're gonna get something totally different, totally unexpected, and especially if you're a straight shonen head and you don't watch anything but shonen, you're gonna go through a loop because you're gonna be like, Nani? It's gonna be that, like that alone is why it's automatically why it's a great show, because it's off the script of like your typical animes, especially your shonen.
That's fair. That's fair. Yo, Josh, what up? What about you, man? What about you, man?
Why should people watch it? I mean, that's like, I gotta agree with everything Sway said, but it's like, it's just so different. Like, this anime hits on things that most animes these days don't hit on. It's just top tier story, top tier animation, top tier everything. Can't. I'm gonna keep it brief. That's it. Like,
Okay. Natural, Natty Baps.
Everyone kind of said like what we talked about with our tier list. If you haven't checked out the last video on ShabazzTV,
Right.
If it's goated, what doesn't need to be said. Like, just y'all already said it. Like, especially I think the emphasis on that first episode, like okay, if you're trying to figure out like give it a chance in the good old standard like 3 episode or 4 or 5 episode chance, you get hooked on the first episode and you're like, what the whoa? Like, it starts off okay, hopeful story, and then bang, what happened. And you're like, oh my, this ain't nothing I'm used to, kind of stuff. So it definitely is a brighter and, well, definitely not brighter, but a fresh twist on shonen anime, on anime in general. And it separates a lot of people think anime is for kids and other stuff like that. Showed them the first episode of Attack on Titan, and they're like, yeah, no, it's not childish at all. It tackles some heavy stuff, and you gotta just watch the first episode and you'll be hooked. If you're not hooked after the first episode, like, what we doing, son?
I don't know. I can't lie. My first time watching it, I didn't get hooked immediately. I had to come back to it a few years later, and then it just clicked for me. Then it was the wrong time for me, I guess. Like,
yeah, I agree with Josh, because like the first time I watched it, I was like, hell no.
I was like, what am I watching right here? What is this?
Like, I'm like, this shit looking like Resident Evil out here. I'm like, no, hell no. But years later, for me, as my anime palette, got a little thicker with
a little mature.
For me, I came back and now I love it. So, I said, Josh, yo, Chris, Crazy Legs, hope you're driving safely. What about you, man? Damn. Good talk. Wait, did I mute him? I don't think I muted him. Oh, no, I did.
He's muted.
He's muted. Fuck it. I guess I would go, like, we should watch it, though. And I mentioned it, like, briefly. You didn't give me, you did. Okay. You didn't give me a chance to explain why I meant by it's like a convoluted story. It's on par, because, like, I love One Piece. The storytelling for One Piece is top notch, right? Yo, Chris, if you back.
My bad, yo. I could hear y'all, but y'all couldn't hear me. It was weird.
Yeah, right. All right, so before I go, speak your piece about why should people watch this expeditiously.
All right, so let me just say, honestly, I'll be real quick. I'll be honest. I didn't actually get hooked in the first episode, if I'm being honest, of what really got me in Attack on Titan. Because to be honest, I've seen my fair share of gory anime. Like it wasn't my first step into that genre. And a character swearing vengeance and all that from the death of stuff, that's whatever. That's that can happen. What really got me into Attack on Titan was like later on towards the end, when they started really touching up on like philosophical issues, like like we have to become monsters to defeat monsters, like giving up humanity, or like literally being willing to sacrifice some people to save a lot of people. And being thanked for it, like that shit happened to Jean at one point, not to spoil anything, but like touching up on those kind of like philosophical quandaries, those are things that like not a lot of animes do anymore, and that's definitely what Attack on Titan brought back to the table. that I think they're trying to, touch up on. Like now, I think most shonen anime are still trying to stay bright and hopeful, but now they'll like maybe add in the arc every once in a while. It's a little depressing, or like people are going through some real shit.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. For me, I know what everyone else said. For me though, the story, like I like the story. It's a different story, and shit you seen in episode 1, you would think, oh, it has no like significant impact on season 4, and then you watch the whole thing and you see like, oh, this shit really connects from the beginning. Actually, from like pre-beginning, like on some like, if you watch like if you watch it, obviously Jeremy, you're watching it now, you're gonna realize like shit that happened in like the early stages was already set. The foundation was already set way back. So he's like, seeing
some
everything
One
come
Piece shit.
together.
Some One Piece shit. Yeah.
On some One Piece shit, like seeing everything come together, knowing what I know now, is like, damn, like this shit, it got it. That's what got it for me. But
low key, I love when shows do that. That's literally like top. Honestly, I think like literally almost every single of my top 5 shows involve that. I feel like to a great degree, like My Hero, Code Geass, fucking Full Metal Alchemist. Like I feel like all the best shows do that in some way. Like that, everything really matters to the story.
True. So, Dylan, how would you rate Eren as an MC, as a main character? How would you like describe him? Like, do you like him? What's your like in like a couple words? What is like your impression on Eren?
All right, I'm gonna say like in totality, if we come in like all the seasons, like he has like one of the craziest just like growths overall. Just like seeing how he interacts with like the world and with like everything that goes on, and how he just like his perspective on like everything. Like first it was like so solid, like I'm like after Titans we out here, after Titans we out here, and it's just like it slowly but surely like changes, and I think that's like a great aspect of like a good character for me. It's just like how he really just does that. So if I have to rate him then with like a number, like a solid 8, like out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. Like it definitely goes up. I don't need to see how this last part of the season goes, because I have some questions that they didn't really answer. You know what I'm saying? So once I kind of get that last piece of the puzzle, I could go up or down, but like a solid 8 for me right now.
Okay. All right, Josh. Cause I know you read everything, so you know. Like,
so no spoilers is what you're saying.
No manga spoilers. Like, please don't, because I would hate that.
What is my opinion of Eren as a main character up until this point?
To this point, for me, like shit about to hit the fin and all this. If you haven't watched it, I ain't going to get into detail, but like shit about to hit the fin. To this point, give me your description of Eren.
I don't know. If I have to give it a number, then at this point, I would probably have to agree, like about an 8 out of 10. Like he, just first you got to put yourself in the mindset of living in a world with Titans and living in constant fear. Everyone's gonna go crazy. Everyone's gonna have like psychological like trauma. But what Eren does or what he's doing, like he's a goated main character to me for sure. Like he does what he's doing, what needs to be done, especially post like time skip Eren. You could see that he's moving meticulously, moving with a plan. He already knows what he's doing.
Okay. Yo, Jay Honey, what it do?
I gotta tell everyone just something though. So the only caveat with everything that I'm about to say is, and I've been busy, so I have not watched season 4 part 1. I'm on my way to watching season 4 part 1. So so everything I'm gonna say is before season 4 part 1, by the way. I'm rewatching it, as I was telling Renault Natural. I'm 40 episodes in. I'll be there soon. But when you first asked the question, Renault, and I was gonna give him a 7. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like there are a lot of instances where Eren is just mad annoying, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. He's just like, oh my god. It's like it's like in the beginning, every time like Levi would tell him something. Like for example, like in the forest scene when like they're being chased by should I just say names? I don't know if I'm trying to spoil anything.
Yo, Jeremy, I don't know.
He's
You
on
can
episode
have
19. Oh, I might get spoiled. When they're getting chased by the female Titan, I'll just leave it like that, right?
Yeah.
And like the whole time, Aaron was just being mad annoying, bro. Like Levi just kept telling him, like, bro, relax. And everyone's like, no, and then they're like, stop it. It's just like, but then I feel like after listening to two of the answers, I'm actually gonna give him a 9.15. Give him a 9.15 because I feel like, you know what, I feel like the lens that I'm looking at him is, I feel like if you look at like most shonens, right, like I don't know, for example, let's look at Naruto, right? Like if you think about it, right, Naruto has seen some pretty messed up stuff, like some really, like if you think about it, like in the pain arc, right, like literally everyone he knows is dead. And it doesn't even matter that like they got brought back. Like they literally died in front of, like they're dead because of him, because like they're searching for him. But then it's just, if you think about it, it's kind of insane that like he just shrugs it off. Like I get it that your friends came back, but bro, like the fact that like everyone you know can die because you have the QB, like should, I feel like, have more of an effect on him, but it doesn't. But I feel like in Attack on Titan, like everything has a huge effect on Eren. Right, like when he was telling like Mikasa and Armin, like, yo, like don't follow me, like you might get smoked. Like you can just tell that like everything actually does affect them. Like the fact that he saw his mom die in front of him, the fact that everyone is dying to keep him safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I feel like they really touched on that well. That like everything actually does affect the main character. So, I'm gonna give him a 9.15, maybe 8.75 to 9.15. Somewhere in there, depending on the
you gotta put the decimals in there. Gotta put the decimals in there.
Yeah.
All right, natty bags.
If I can real quick interject.
No,
the
go ahead.
beginning is why I said he's a solid 8, because the beginning is just like, oh, he's like, I don't know if you just have a party. You're just like, I don't know if I really like him like that. But once you really get into it, and you get more and more in the show, and you see how everything develops around it. That's why I say, you know what, I had to readjust how I thought about him.
Yeah, I feel like you really have to, like, I feel like it's so easy to just automatically write him off as being annoying, but I feel like if you really try and put yourself into his shoes, it can make sense why he's annoying.
That was the example that I was basically trying to make. Like, just put yourself in his shoes and really imagine that. Like,
yeah, once Josh said that, that's when like I readjusted my score. I was like, yeah, because without it, like Aaron could be pretty annoying, but it makes sense. It makes sense.
Natty bags.
All right. Quick caveat. I would say I am up to date, not with the manga, but with season 4, part 1. But I will say something before I mention Aaron. Naruto was viewed as annoying too, but like context, he was annoying because he wanted attention from the villagers and he wanted people to acknowledge him. So I think there's levels to being annoying and being like, just as an MC, for example, Deku cried like a bitch all the time. So Deku now probably is better, but at the beginning I'm like that. So quick caveat, quick aside. So now back to Aaron. If I had to describe him in a few words or a phrase, I would say bitch to menace. Season 4, part 1, Aaron is a menace to society. Like, and that I fuck with him so much heavy now than I did before. And yeah, put yourself in the shoes, and I get that, but like, and Josh, you kind of hit on it why I feel this way. It's like he now has a purpose. He now has a mission. He now has like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. He still didn't explicitly say I'm doing this for this reason, but he seems to be more driven and have more things behind him. As before, he's just like, I want to get revenge on the Titans because they killed my mom, which is fair enough, but like he now has something that I can vibe with. I'm like, yeah, fuck shit up, yeah.
Where your mom at?
So I think bitch to menace is how I would describe Aaron, and I give him a 9. Actually, one of the best MCs written currently.
Heard you, your crazy legs. Damn, I'm losing. Yo, crazy legs, huh? Yo, my man. It's the second time, huh? I love my friends. Anyway, I'm gonna go then. I loved your analysis. Oh, there you go. I loved your analogy, Nashi, with the bitch to basically a menace to society. I'm gonna go. I can't really describe him any better than that. I guess from White Air Force. You know, see, like you meant to like keep it clean. Like he's an innocent kid. Like he's seen some shit, and then Black Air Force energy. So for White Force to Black Force, you know what I'm saying? Like he sees some shit, seen some demons. Yeah, I hope I ain't sweet. I spit this. But seen some shit, seen some demons, and now he became a demon. Like for me, like now I'm just like what's up? Like what? Oh man, so Slave, you ain't watch it, son. You oh my god,
Gotta get on that.
you gotta get on that.
No, I rewatched it from scratch, so I'm almost there. I'm halfway there. Where
I feel you, but you getting me upset because I want to mention the scene, but I can't mention the scene.
I mean, you could go for it.
This is a full spoiler zone.
So once my man's took the Jaw Titan on the War Titan and smashed it, I was like, yo, this nigga is OP. So like once I seen that, I was like, yeah, it's over. Like my man, and once he had that cloak scene. I was like, oh yeah, this dude straight Black Air Force energy off the rip. Oh man, shout out to CJ the Chimp.
But
also, but like for me, like
think
he
about
was
like his. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
like, he was a bitch. Not really. I wasn't gonna say that. He was I guess he was really annoying because he kept like, you know how Asta from Black Clover screams a lot. It was just like that, but more so like. Not doing anything about it. Also, he's like I think that's a character like designed for him to be like a loud because he's so small. But Aaron was just being loud for the sake of being loud and he couldn't back up his words until he actually eventually was able to do it. So I'm like, you was all talk, but now you about the shit. So that's just
another detail you got to think about is that they were literally like kids.
I was just about to say
time
that,
skip,
bro.
they were literally kids, like 12, 13-year-olds.
I was
forced
just
to live
about
like
say
adults
that,
and
bro.
live in that world. So like, of course he's gonna be annoying. He's still gonna be a kid at the end of the day sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. But in terms of a number, I give it like an 8, probably like an 8.5, more towards like the 8.5 side. He's a good MC. I've seen better, but he's still like a very valid MC.
That's what I'm saying. If I get to like, not put detail, but do post time skip, like post manga Aaron, I'm giving it a 10.
Okay.
Hands down. That's it. But for now.
Yo, Chris, it's the third time, son. Third strike and you
My
out.
bad, bro. My bad. But I'm out the car, so it shouldn't happen again.
That's awesome.
All right, so if I had to give Aaron a rating, it would be 4/8.5. So
what?
Yeah. So because here's the thing.
4/8.5.
He's a 4 character, but that's what makes him an 8.5. And let me explain myself. So, because at the end of the day, Aaron isn't special, bro. And they literally have an episode that touches up on this fact. He wasn't like he's totally not like some chosen one. He kind of got thrusted into this. And became part of this prophecy and everything. And the man literally had to, because like, let's be honest, we saw the man go through training. If he didn't have a Titan powers, that nigga was getting eaten first day out on the job, bro. He was getting taken out. He was random soldier number 2. Like, let's be honest, like that was as far as everyone was gonna go if he hadn't gotten Titan powers. And we see that throughout the show. Like, he gets no kills. He gets beat on. He gets knocked out, like, literally the first 2 seasons completely. So, but then you realize that this man is working with what he's got. You know, he's doing the best he can with what and then little by little, he learns more. He starts gaining military intelligence, learning how the world works. And becoming, he became a G, but at the end of the day, I still seen better main characters, so I still give him an 8.5. But, he's doing the best with what he can. He's a regular Joe managing regular superpowers. So it's like you guys said, you got to put yourself in his shoes. And it's not like he's Mikasa who could literally do everything perfectly fine.
you know, our main characters cry a lot because those are the ones that actually be living life realistically.
Man said 4 to 8.5.
Man said he's such a 4, and that's what makes him an 8.5. That was the most confusing shit I
That
ever
was
heard in my
like
life.
a backwards compliment. I don't even know. Like that's like the definition of a backwards compliment.
So
Yeah, he's a
basically,
4.
basically
Guys,
8.5.
guys, literally remember the episode of his first day out. Come on, not to spoil it. I'm
No,
sorry.
but you're not wrong.
Like,
Your reasoning is sound. It's just the fact that you said it is like, damn.
I feel, but Chris, I feel like the explanation that you gave only emphasized the 8.5 part. I was confused about the 4 part.
Oh, the 4 part was just what he is. How you guys were pretty much all saying he yaps a lot, he cries a lot, he can't back up what he was talking about. He obviously would have died on his first day out on the job after doing all the smack talk that he made. Literally, any intelligence they gave him, he somehow found a way to ruin it, which you also pointed out with stuff with Levi. It took like 18 pep talks to get him up and at him for, a certain fight.
okay.
So come on, guys. Let's be honest. He's a 4 trying his best, but that's what makes him an 8.5 in the story.
Okay.
I guess.
I hear you.
I guess.
And he's grown, But the only thing that he's gotten to grow is because, well, he's been saved a lot.
Not a lie. I mean,
Bro, he's been with the damsel in distress for like literally the first 3 seasons.
All I'm saying is he was about to body Reiner on the first fight until Berto came in and fucked the shit up.
I was about to say, like, my boy Aaron put in, like, don't get
Put
me,
in
I feel
pain.
he's been saved a lot, but he's also saved a lot of people, bro. Like a lot. Like if we're talking about that, Mikasa would have died on her first fight on the first day on the job. She almost died.
Yeah.
But Aaron came.
Yeah, but that was literally because how heartbroken she was that he died.
And I feel like the reason why because Aaron was top 10 in his class, and I feel like the only reason why Aaron lost his leg was because he saw the Titans. He was like, oh my god, these beings who've eaten my mother. He got super emotional, just like Mikasa, and then just went crazy, like wasn't thinking.
Yeah, but he didn't have the skills to back it up like Mikasa. Mikasa died because she ran out of air.
He was top 10 in his. He was the 5th one ranked in his class, so he had some skills.
Yeah, that's cute, bro. But let's look at the top 10 honestly, bro.
The man was 5th ranked in his class, so he had some sort of skill.
That's fine. Let's look at that class lineup, shall we? Like,
all right.
Like, come on.
You can talk about that forever. We can talk about this forever.
We can debate
But moving on. All right. So Sway, you can't really answer this question because you haven't watched season 4.
I'll just be in the background.
Right. So for all my friends who've seen season 4, which was worse? Armin getting absolutely smoked by Aaron, or every time Levi smoked Zeke?
What do you mean? What's worse? Like what's worse for the person getting smoked?
Like which
I
one?
think it means what was the bigger ass whooping.
Which one you feel
Okay,
bad
who was the
for
bigger
more?
ass whooping? Okay, there.
Yeah, like which one you thought was a bigger ass whooping?
I'll take the lead on this question. Absolutely.
Are we going in a certain order, or can we just speak up?
I'm gonna go with Josh first because
I definitely think it's Levi.
That's what I'm saying. It's 100% Levi versus Beast Titan. We've seen first fight where it took fucking Irwin and a whole troop of people to distract him for Levi to get to him the first time and smoke him. But then this time we see him, full spoilers, sorry everyone, we see him body all those Titans, all his homies, and just straight up come to come to fucking this nigga's Beast Titan and fuck him up in half a second. Like, no problem.
No, twice.
3 times, actually.
3 times. I'm pretty sure there was another fight that I don't even like that I'm not even mentioning right now.
Yeah,
there's
3 times. Like 3 fights there.
3 times.
The first one was when he first invaded whatever. He smoked them, right? The time skip when they invaded I think is Marley. That's what the place is.
You're right.
And Marley where Levi at? And then whap, and smoked him. And then
actually, no, it was 4 times then. Because the 3rd time in the forest, and then when he thought he left him for dead, and Levi still came back and beat him up that 4th time. Because remember, Levi started smoking him, and then he activated like all the other soldiers into Titans, and he left Levi for dead, thinking like, yeah, he ain't gonna kill those dudes. He gonna.
I feel like that's all one.
That's I would consider that one fight sequence for sure.
Yeah, I'll consider that one. But, yeah, technically four, but I feel like you could break it like that last one into two. Like those.
And let's not even talk about when Levi was dropping from the tree after he activated those Titans. Just the animation, the emotion of it. It was just like, oh man,
heartbreaking, bro.
Oh man.
Honestly, nobody go through more than that, man. That poor man.
Word. Is anyone gonna say the army getting smoked by Aaron? No one jacking
that one was emotional, but it wasn't an ass whooping. You know, like that one was just more like, dang. I never thought like Et tu Brute, like you know, like I never thought it would be, like I never thought it would be you hurting my man's, bro. Like out of everybody that was snuff Armin, bro, I never thought it'd be you.
I mean, my biggest thing with the whole Armin versus Aaron, it wasn't really but like I think he did that to sniff off the trail of him like being aligned with them. He did it for a reason. So like Levi smoking Zeke is like he just does not like him. Like he just any excuse he has.
He literally despises him, bro. Like he despises that man. But I can understand because But you can understand because it's like he did what he did. You know?
Yeah. But I saw something. It's like he fought Armin the way he had to because like if he tried to fight Mikasa, like he cares about her too much. Like he's not gonna. It's like that's Bay. Like he's not gonna do that.
No, because at the end of the day, bro, let's be real. Even if Mikasa don't swing back, it would take him a good while to even knock her out. Whereas Armin, I'm sorry, that man never really got hands. Like even if Mikasa stood there and took the hits, Aaron would not be able to just knock her out in a few seconds. Like that'd be a good.
Now, with that, you gotta also talk about how when Armin reached the first time or some shit, Mikasa without even thinking, just reactively like put him in an armbar and dropped him to the table. Like like it's just in her genes. She would have never fought Aaron back, but Aaron also can't fight. Wouldn't have hit her. That's for sure.
Although at the same time, just because she can't beat him up, she probably wouldn't not restrain him. So either way, Aaron was not.
May I say something to bring this up while we're talking about that whole interaction?
Sure.
Yeah, what's up?
Gabby is probably one of the worst characters in all.
Oh my god,
bro. Gabby is new Aaron. Annoying as fuck.
Gabby is new Aaron. I like it.
Yeah, I get the comparison, but she's still.
Let me say there's two reasons why, right? And Dylan and I were rewatching season 4 yesterday. He finished it today. She was like, oh, mad at him for no reason. Like she was just angry for no reason. Then when that girl who took care of them was like, yo, like my mom didn't have anything to do with it. Why my mom had to die? And she was silent, like, damn, she's right. Like propaganda got to her head. But the scene that we're talking about with Aaron, Armin, and Mikasa, she's like, I want to see Aaron. When I see Aaron, she's gonna go off. Smoke. He was in her face, in the room. Nothing. Silent.
She was shitting bricks, boy. She was shitting bricks. Yeah.
So that 4 that you have for Aaron, Chris, I give that to Gabby.
Gabby, get that bitch a -5, bro. Bro, no.
Rest in peace. Bro. Rest in peace.
Bro, like you ever just tell yourself like. You ever just be watching an anime and you tell yourself, there's no way I can hate a new character more than I hate some of these other anime characters that I'm reading. And then, somehow the creators always find a way, bro, because, oh my Lord, bro, I've never wanted to see a child dead before until Gabby, bro. Like,
this is definitely
you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
Post-play, you're in for a good time. Not really, but I mean, you're in for a time.
I feel like she was written well enough for us to hate her. Like we all mutually just like despise the shorty. Like I could give her the option to spit on her, like we would honestly like spit on her. But I feel like that's the role. Like Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist, bro. Like that's like the if you talking about hating the character, like it's Gabby for what she did, and then Tucker because Tucker is actually worse. And for me personally, Akainu, because I hate
word.
But for Tucker and Gabby, they right there, bro, because she's a dirtbag.
For some reason, I can't really hate Akainu, bro. I feel like eventually we're gonna see this man's backstory, and I'm gonna have some sort of respect for him, bro.
Is that gonna bring back Ace?
Like,
no,
I feel it, bro.
Is that gonna bring back Ace? No, whatever, that's bro. That's like saying Shigaraki. Do you feel sorry for him?
A little
Oh,
bit.
hell yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But I
I do.
still don't like
Yeah.
him. So it's a point. He's a
Definitely.
villain. I mean, unless you
And at
do
the end of the day,
like
bro,
that.
like if I'm being real honest, bro, like honestly, if I'm being real honest, I mean, we'll get to One Piece when we get to One Piece, bro. But I feel like at the end of the day, Ace wasn't as big as he was, bro. And then like they literally just copy and pasted with Sabo, so it was like
All right.
the impact never really left.
We'll get to
But,
that
well, you know,
on
that's a whole
January
different
5th. January 5th on the Shabazz
That,
TV show.
that's a
One
whole
Piece.
different conversation.
All right. January 5th on the Shabazz TV show. We're gonna talk about One Piece. Yeah. First episode of the new year. Stay tuned. But back to Attack on Titan. Give me one character, D-Lo. Give me one character from all the vast anime that you've seen. That I'm not talking about nothing like a Goku energy thing. Like you're talking about like Swordman or like not like a Spirit Bomb. Give me like because obviously Goku would just pull up, blow the whole shit up, and that's it. But like, give me like a character that would just pull up and shut shit down. No diff.
Oh,
Wait, actually,
you mean
before you
like
answer that question,
Wait, what?
real quick, before you answer that question, actually, somebody I think I hate more than Gabby is actually Berto, honestly.
Berto from One Piece?
No.
No, Berto
No,
from
Bro,
Attack on
fucking
Titan.
Berto's a little
Berto.
bitch, bro.
Oh,
Berto's a little
that's
bitch.
wild.
Yeah, he's just timid. What? Like,
You know, I'm being a little nervous sometimes.
yeah, he's timid.
a little nervous.
I definitely don't have a hatred for Bertolt like that. Like,
Yeah,
I thought he was a
Damn.
dirtbag for jumping in the fight, but for me, that's a little.
Like, bro,
you got to look out for his boy, though. You know, you got to get it.
like,
you're breaking up, Cliff.
Hey, good ass.
Okay.
You lost me.
You lost me. D-Lo,
Oh,
get to
man.
your. I'm gonna mute him word because he's. I'm gonna just remove him word. D-Lo, give me a character.
Yeah. All right. So, in that respect, you mean just like boxing the Titans, or you mean boxing Titans and messing up Levi and Mikasa?
I'm more like the Titan side.
Just on the Titans?
I mean, if you want to put both, like I just said, like you put them in a verse, they run in a verse in like 2 minutes.
I mean, I feel like most anime mains could take out Titans. Just like as long as they have like anime mains have like good movement speeds. Because like they might not have like the 3D movement gear to get up there, but if you got some like a main with like some speed, like what's his name? I'm blanking on his name from Hunter x Hunter. My boy with the Godspeed. Like if we got bust out the Killua bust out the Godspeed, bro. He could be all up on the Titan instantly. I already know he assassin, so he got that pinpoint striking ability. Shoot, Titans sleep, you know, and Killua not even like crazy on terms of power scale. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I would say that for sure. Because if I'm gonna keep it like not even like a crazy character, like Killua could like easily box like hella Titans. Now, if he could he get Levi and Mikasa? You know, I mean, I feel like I'd give him beating Mikasa. If he had to do 10 fights in a row, 10 out of 10 fights, right? I say he'd get Mikasa like 6-4, and Levi would probably get him like 6-4, just because like even though he got like the special abilities, Levi just be like he just like his thought process when he be fighting is on like a different level than Mikasa's, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yo, Jits.
Wait, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again.
Yeah.
Yo, Chris, my man, what's going on? Huh?
bro, I had a connection to the BJ's Wi-Fi. My bad.
My brother.
But I was just saying real quick, bro. Berto just sucks, bro. Like,
what
bro,
about him?
Bro, the man begs for mercy from people that he literally threatened to kill without mercy not 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but
How you do that?
I mean, We saw season 4. They were just kids. They were trained all their lives to do that because they wanted a better life for their family and things like that. Like he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to be like
that's human nature. Like no one wants to die. Like you can
talk
however you want, bro. But I feel like most people, if there's a gun in their face, they're probably gonna be like, "Yo, don't kill me."
Yo, he cared literally nothing for those people.
I mean, but pleading for your life doesn't mean you care for them. Pleading for your life just means that you care about your own life.
Bro, but like he
self-preservation.
He didn't feel no pain watching these people die, bro. When they killed Thomas and all that, he really was like, "Hey, it is what it is, bro. We gotta keep moving." Like, come on, bro.
I mean, but again,
how you gonna do Thomas like that, bro?
It's like it's just self-preservation, bro. Like millions of people are dying around us every day, but like you don't think about that unless you're the one who's about to die.
Yeah, bro. Nah, man.
And in that situation, he knew he was dead to right. Like,
nah, man. Forget that man Bertolt, bro.
I mean, I see
he's not my favorite character
because he's military.
That's what I'm saying. He's not one of the higher ranking
down
characters.
with the shit because he's military. Like he's trained to do that. He's supposed to go down with the shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to give the secrets.
Yeah,
if
bro.
you're gonna take the L, you gotta take the L. Like that's part of the job,
bro.
So I agree with you to that extent because it's like, hey, bro,
yo, like, and then literally
you signed up for this. You're supposed to do
exactly the episode right after that.
I see what you're saying.
The episode right before that, Rhino went out like a champ. Rhino was like, "That's it. I'm done. I'm dying here."
That nigga wants to die though. That nigga longs for death. Like,
but by that same logic, literally almost everyone almost all these seasoned people who are in the Scout Corps, right? They all scream when they're about to die. People who have killed tens of Titans, who've been in the game for years, like they're seasoned vets. But again, when it's you who's about to die, people who've seen all their friends die. But again, when it's you who's about to die, you're the person who's about to get eaten or sliced. Is different. Like all the training in the world doesn't prepare you for that because you can't train someone on how to die. You only get one shot at it.
Go back to the question at hand, man. Wait. I'm done. Man, Josh, give me an anime character. Wait, that was just dominant.
One.
Yo, what's that sound?
Character?
Sorry, it's a trash bag.
Mute yourself, bro.
One anime character. I don't know. Like when I thought about it, for some reason, I would like to see Escanor go into the Titan world and just start bodying them. Because the Titans only move during the day or some shit. So you got full moon, you got full high noon Escanor out there just putting pain in, no problem.
Wow.
But Seven Deadly Sins is not a good anime. Moving on.
Jay Honey, what's up?
I feel like I don't know if I think that I think Kilo would probably smoke like some of the smaller Titans, but like I feel like if you put him up against Eren, I don't think Eren would kill him because Killua is pretty fast. But I don't think Killua has the power to kill Eren. I feel like when I think about it, I feel like a lot of main characters could probably kill Titans because in a lot of animes, like they're not bound by the shackles of reality. Like I don't know, you take someone from Naruto, like bro, like their fireball jutsus are huge. Like they could probably take out like 100 Titans with one fireball jutsu. And like Naruto is OP, man. That guy is huge. So like Naruto could probably do it. I think what would be a more interesting fight for me is someone from like a more more human, like I don't know, someone like I don't know, someone from like Full Metal Alchemist, for instance, like because they're like they have alchemy, but like they're still humans, like they don't have like they can't jump really high and like you know what I'm saying. So I think someone from Full Metal Alchemist.
I don't know, bro. Like if they could literally,
Chris, it's not the turn, son. It's not the turn, son.
Well, no, I'm just saying if Full Metal
Alchemist,
you could just use the walls as material. And they could just,
I feel like they could, but like I don't know, like they shot a cannonball at Eren and Eren was fine. Like, he stopped it. I mean, granted, like maybe if they shot multiple cannonballs, but I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to see. I feel like I can't pick someone from Naruto because almost anyone in Naruto would smoke anyone in Attack on Titan because like in Naruto, like they're not like they're humans, quotation marks, bro. Like they're like they can walk on water, like.
It's more of a matter of a question of who would you want to see in the Titan world, body and Titans and shit.
I'd probably want to see like I imagine like Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Ooh, there you go. That would be good.
Yeah, it'd be fun to see. Like just seeing him like running around, like because at the end of the day, I know you could probably take out Titan or two, with a strong spirit punch or whatever, and all that. Especially by the end of Yu Yu Hakusho, he's pretty strong and
Oh,
shit.
no, by the end of Yu Yu Hakusho, he probably smoke all of them, bro. Like he's OP.
Nah, I know he's OP, but like you got to think about like an army of Titans, bro. Like that could still put that'd probably still make a difference, bro.
Maybe, but in the anime they said there was like one.
That's true. I mean, he destroyed like a whole island at one point. You're right.
Yeah, bro. Like he's a S tier. That man could probably demolish a lot of people in that show, bro. Like,
yeah.
True. I mean, but I don't know, like an army of Titans plus Aaron and all his.
Damn. One spirit gun, bro. One spirit gun is all you need. Good old trusty.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Chris inconsistent. But I think I would pick Zoro, of course.
Thank you.
I think Zoro would just go to town. Someone from it might be recency bias because I'm watching it now. I think Shinra from Fire Force might be able to put some pain because he's just super fast and can like he can perform what like Levi does with his ODM gear, but like in the air with his own feet. So I think like, and also he might be like his conscience and his morality, man. Like, damn, I want to save people, and I can't save Titans they can't be reverted back to humans. So the only way to save them is to kill them. So I think he would go to town on them. Word. So those are the two, Zoro and Shinra. Word.
Oh, we get two. Urahara, Bleach, second character.
I mean, he's naturally never listens, right? But I was only for one. Oh no, I said some anime character, so technically he's right.
You definitely asked us one though, in
the question. You provided two for the content.
I mean, I said Zoro, and then you was like, yes. So I'm like, okay, I took Renel's answer, so I'm gonna go somewhere else.
I had a backup just in case, because I'm a man of coaching, not you, a man of coaching. Zoro's the go. Anyway, I say Zoro, like that you for me. Zoro just go crazy, son. Just go crazy. Just no gotta be said. But my second one, bro, I don't know. I just have a feeling if Yujiro Hanma was in
what? I was just thinking that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That would be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Blue Cow with some Titans, bro. I feel like that would be fire to see. Like
that would be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
I was dead just thinking that too.
Wow. Hey, you put Baki there too. Like what?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like Yujiro's stronger at this moment, so I feel like put him in there. He gonna have some fun. Ripping Titans' heads off, going crazy.
He did beat up that like giant, like the elephant was huge, right? Like he could probably, you're right. He could probably put on some paint on some Titans. Wow, damn.
And he's faster than a lot of people, so I feel like anybody really can get it. Like, he'll just be the king of parody.
Everything. Yeah.
So you guys kind of answered the what kind of stands out about it. But elaborate. So like we're less than a month away, right? 20 some days, maybe 19 days, whatever. So part 2, season 5. Let's just call it season 5. What are you excited for? And it's a 2-parter. What are you excited for? And what do you like? How do you think it will end? Like, how would you like it to end? Josh, you were exempt from this question because you already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I was about to say
that. Honey, you obviously can't. So Diamond, Natural, what are you excited for? How would you like it to end?
D-Lo, go first, brother.
I think we'll do that.
You got recency, but you just finished season 4. That's why I was like, okay, like you have the fresher mind. Like,
well, there's like, obviously the fight scene that they left it on, like the cliffhanger off of, like obviously trying to watch that. I need more of that Black Air Force energy, Aaron, to like mess them up. Like that's really what I'm trying to see. 1, 2. The biggest thing really is like I need that flashback to why we got Black Air Force Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't really touch on that, and like that's the key when I was saying like in my character rankings, like I need that reason. That reason that holds the key to his MC rating. Because if that reason is fire, Aaron's go-to characters. But if it's not, if it's okay, it's like, I gotta stand on my solid 8.
That's why I was like, that's why I literally sat there and I said, if we talking about like, post the manga Aaron, I gotta give it a 10. Like because it touches up on what he's looking for.
So that's why I'm excited, because like that key reason, I need that key reason from that flashback. Like that's like the two biggest things I'm really looking for. And then like how it's ending, part of me kind of just like, I want the bad ending. I don't want the good ending. I don't want you cleared all the trials, you got the SSS plus, you got the good ending. I kind of want like the world goes to shit kind of ending. I don't know, for some reason I'm just like, we got the Black Air Force energy. I feel like that's where he's leaning to with his plan, except it's just gonna be worse. Like I think it's just like, I kind of want the bad ending. I just want to see what they're gonna do with the bad ending. Like that's me. I'm liking the chaos right now.
Okay. Natty.
Man, I thrive on problems, not solutions. So I definitely want chaos too. Similar to like God of War 3, where the whole world just went to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I kind of want that too, low key, because like most anime, at least some, end on like a hopeful note for the future kind of thing.
Yep.
Like yeah, like someone might die, but like the future, like the MC accomplishes their goal. But like I think for Attack on Titan, it's like, yeah, Eren might accomplish his goal, but at what cost? What is it worth? Like, was it worth the whole demon time? Black Air Force energy, was it worth everything? Sacrificing everyone? All those questions. Like, I want to be at least addressed, and not towards like the last episode, everything wraps up. No, I want like halfway through it, boom, the goal's accomplished. But then like the after effects of his goal being achieved, was it worth it? And it leaves the audience or the reader or viewer, like, damn, was he right, justified? Is our rankings premature of him being an 8.5, 9? Josh is like, he's a 10. He's a 10. But what I definitely want to see fight wise.
I'm also biased. I love it.
What I want to see fight wise, definitely with the cliffhanger, finish that fight. Have Reiner take another L to Aaron, because Reiner just keep taking L's.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to say Levi, give Zeke more L's. Armin, I want like a combo fight scene with like Armin and Aaron and Mikasa, like a triple threat kind of thing going against like the other Titans. I just want to see people boxing, but like not like they Mappa. I don't know how to say that animation studio. They're the same ones that do Jujutsu Kaisen. They have the funds. They have everything to make a crisp fight scene. So I want like excellent animation for the fight scenes. The plot and the talking, they can make it whatever. But the fight scenes, they needed to be crisp. They need to be excellent, which they will be. I'm no problem with that at all. People boxing, but at the end of the day, like I said, Aaron accomplished his goal, but at what cost?
Okay.
And we're thinking of, was it for the right reasons kind of thing, and other stuff like that.
Okay. So caveat to this, like little prelude. The next question is, it's like to date, there's only 75 episodes. Do you that's like, as you guys think about the next question, which is like, do you guys like the fact that there are only 75 episodes to date, and maybe ends on like probably like 90, maybe 100? Hopefully, we'll see. But like, it's kind of relatively short compared to a lot of anime. So like, for me, I'm excited for everything. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I'm
Black Air Force energy, right there.
I like naturally said, like I want to see chaos, carnage, everything. Like Dylan said, I want to find out like what the hell happened. You were so like you was not happy, but you finally saw what you wanted to see for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you flip that fucking switch? What caused that? That's what I want to see. What I'm excited for, or what I would like to how it ends, is more so they introduce all these other countries, right? Sorry, Josue. I'm sorry. They
Oh no,
introduce
I know about the other countries. I know
okay,
about
they
that.
introduce all these other countries, right? And I don't know the author of Attack on Titan, but if you could connect episode, say from episode 1 to episode 70, 71, whatever, it's for a reason, right? You don't introduce, like, I want to see, like, this is why I would wish for it to be longer, or because it's been so long already, but I wish it was a little bit longer because if we were able to, like, have them travel to other countries and explore and experience the customs and stuff like that, because they went to Marley for a little bit, saw like what they saw, came back, did some trading, whatever, but like haven't really like seen the world. That's what Aaron wants to do. He wants to see what he wanted to do. We don't know what his goals and ambitions are now, but before he wanted to see the world. And maybe in that time skip, he sees the world and sees it as a place that needs to be fucked up and destroyed. Maybe, but we need to know that, and we need to see. That's how I want it to be longer. Like I want them to see more than just Marley and Parody. Like I want them to see China if they got a China, Africa if they got an Africa, like all these other countries and continents in that world of Attack on Titan. I want them to explain that. But that's me. But would you guys are you guys fine with the fact that it's only 75? If you guys were writing it, like would you make it longer? Do you like it the way it is? Obviously it's like a 10 out of 10 anime, but like well like if you could change it or how would you do that? Jay Money, we haven't talked in a while. Mitch your boy.
I feel like there's always a constant like it's tough. I mean, like you could always take an anime and put more episodes into expanding the world, but I feel like I don't think I would want it to be any longer than it is. I think there are some things like so. For example, I saw recently that they're gonna make like a spin-off like about Levi before he met Erwin and like how that happened. And that's fine for me as like as its own standalone thing. But
they did like an OVA for that already.
Yeah, like some.
Oh, it is already. Oh, okay. So, and that's fine with me. I like those, but I feel like I like how tight the story is. Like there are things that like we don't know, but I feel like the things that we don't know, we don't really need to know for the purpose of getting the story to the end. You know, I feel like the things that I don't know about Levi, like of course it would be great to know about him, but like I already have my feelings about him because I've been with him through so much, you know. So like I like how it is. I think it's a very tight package. I think that they tried to extend it, it would start getting like too bloated. And then like you start watching episodes and you'd be like, what's the point of this? And I think the one thing I like about Attack on Titan is I think almost every episode I watch, there's a purpose for it. It's not just filler, you know? Like there's a reason why it's happening.
That's fair. That's fair. Josh, as a person who finished everything, do you like the way it ended? Would you like prefer it?
I mean, I like the way it ended. It gets, it's like I enjoyed it. I think that like what I don't like in an anime is when it tries to basically does too much, adds fillers, expands on things that are like not necessarily important to the immediate story that we're living right now. So if an anime only has 26 episodes, if it's a great story, if it tightly wraps up from start to finish, I like it. I'm cool with it. So I don't really care for like more episodes. Like they could expand on more things, probably a spin-off series after to expand on the world or something. But for the story, it's told from beginning to end and it's tightly wrapped up. Everything connects to something else in it. And yeah, it's complete. Like you can't really drag on completion.
Okay, that's fair. Natural.
From what I've seen, I like the 75 episodes. It's different than like. It's weird to think like we're used to eras of like One Piece hitting like 1,000, Naruto and Shippuden run over almost 700. It's weird to see and like Black Clover hit like I think 130 roughly, and then now they're on a hiatus. They're not even finished yet, so it's like weird to see like anime that are impactful and also short in a way. Because like first episode of Attack on Titan was like 2013, which is almost 9 years ago. but like it doesn't feel that long because it took some time to get to the next season, and they didn't rush anything. They took their time, and I think that's something that like most anime manga people need to realize. It's like you can't rush greatness. You know, Oda for One Piece has been great because he's consistently putting out bangers, but like not everyone's gonna be an Oda. And I don't know the person who makes Attack on Titan, but it's like that person, he knew what he wanted. They actually, it could be a she. They know what they wanted. They knew how they wanted the story to be written. They didn't take any advice from anybody else, and they wrapped it up. Apparently, according to Josh, in a nice bow. However many episodes it takes, without diluting the viewer's experience, they did it perfectly. And I'm not saying Attack on Titan is the perfect anime. It's not. I think personally, Fullmetal Alchemist does what most anime do wrong in terms of like trying to have an impactful story but short. Like they actually like don't leave meat on the bone. They go after every single detail. So I think Attack on Titan, as long as it ends right, I like what you said though about like trying to explore different continents or countries, but like if it's not gonna impact Aaron's story, is it necessary?
Okay, that's fair.
Like an example I could give to interject real quick is like with Boruto, they tried to use the Naruto name to continue it to try to get the views, but after 150 episodes now, finally we're getting like top-notch episodes, great episodes, but it's like you brought it back for it to be terrible for years, and it's like, was it really worth it?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Deload.
I mean, I have two things, and I guess I'm gonna go a little like devil's advocate. Overall, personally, I think it's good overall, just how it is, because what sets it apart is the characters of importance, or like the characters of perceived importance, are not that many, and when like in comparison to like Naruto and like a One Piece, like there's like every character you meet, it's just like, oh, this character is important because of this character is important because of that, but it's like you don't get that same like feeling per se with AOT. Like each character that you meet needs to have this grandiose like backstory because of, and I think it's just like this is just how they wrote the show. It's just because of the Titans, you have like a perceived understanding of like why everyone like is mad, if that makes sense. So everyone has like, so it's like you can chop it up to like, oh, every single character is fighting because in some way or another, like some like Titans probably ate their family, or like Titans like affected their family. So like there's like this perceived like undertone of like commonality, which you don't necessarily like need to make like each single character like a backstory, because they probably all end up in the same way, and it's like, oh, it was cool. But at the same point, it's kind of like if you do that like 10 filler episodes in, or with like trying to hit these backgrounds, it's gonna kind of get like like get boring, and it won't add substance to the show. So like that's like kind of what I feel. But I will say towards how the like going to like those other countries or whatever, like I had a theory. It's like maybe that's why Aaron turned black Air Force Energy, is he went and visited all these other countries, got hit with like the matter of like, yo, the world is all the same. If the world is all the same, like I'm gonna just breathe chaos to the world. Like that'd be interesting. That'd be kind of cool. Like I kind of like that. It's like I went to all these other countries in the Marlian, whatever thing. And it's just like, oh, all these countries kind of suck too. And like, all these countries suck, and might as well like, at the world. That'd be cool.
So I'm saying, what can those other countries provide? The Titan power is only where we've seen it at. No one else in the world has Titan power, so we would just see like man versus Titan more, or man versus Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of rough. It's like it's one of those things. Like, I basically Jose like put the nail in the coffin where like you can add the more episodes if you want in like an OVA or if you write like I know like Sakura has like a book. You can write like a book about it and like have that as like canon information if you want to read it. You're more than welcome to. But like in terms of like the animation or even like the main storyline, like you guys kind of like all said a similar point where like at what point like you're getting the meat off the bone, but then now you're eating the bone. You're kind of like dragging it at this point. Like so, like at what point? Like, yeah, we could prefer. Like I would have wanted to see these other countries and stuff, but if that comes at a cost to the story, to seeing Aaron grow, like Natural said, like seeing like Aaron, like why he became this way, or if it even relates to anything that. So like, let's say they go to like China, or whatever, and this has no relation to why Aaron wants to destroy the fucking world or whatever the fuck he wants to do. Then I feel like it kind of a waste of time. Versus like an anime like One Piece, where every island they go to is conducive of the main story for some reason or another, whether it be character development or just plot. Like every part of One Piece is important. And with Attack on Titan, I guess the writer wrote it in a way where like what you see is what you get. There may be plot holes in between, but maybe part 2 fills in those holes and completes the story. We don't know.
I mean, it does amaze me how tight the story is if you think about it. Like even when there are flashbacks, like they're all super purposeful. You know, like even like because for example, I'm rewatching it, right? So like Ymir, right? Like if you like just like naively, if you think about her, like she comes in and she comes out, but like her flashback was about that like if you're a Titan and you eat someone with a Titan power, you become a human. That's insane. You know, like everything is so tight. It's amazing to me that they were able to do this super tight.
Yeah, this definitely has a rewatchable quality to it. Where like 100%. Me, like I'm not gonna watch 1,000 episodes of One Piece over again, but like, but like I also like I wouldn't, but like I can also like I can put on clips or like skip to what my favorite fights are. But like with Attack on Titan, let's say it's gonna be 100 episodes. I get bored for a week and I'm like, you know what? Let me indulge myself in a good story before if I take a break on an anime. Like, okay, let me come back to it later. Let me watch Peak Fiction real quick and then go to town with it. So it's 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 rewatchable. I think so. Like Jay Honey, you literally are watching it again, like because.
I'm about to rewatch it again after this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just all this talk about it got it fresh on my mind. Like I need to see it again.
When I was rewatching it again, I was just my mouth kept dropping in scenes that I already knew was gonna happen. I was just like, oh my god, bro, the scene where Erwin gets his arm chopped off and he's like, oh, I was like, oh my god.
The scene that I'll never forget is the scene after they got out of the castle or whatever, and then that's it. When the anime went from one point. And then it just changed to a whole boom. Oh my god, that plot twist that hit you. That's just like, god damn, shit just got real. But then I rewatch it and I'm like, how did I not see this shit? It's like all the signs are in my fucking face right here. How did I not see this coming?
The same exact thing. I'm rewatching it now, but there's just so many things that are just staring me in the face. I'm like, how did I not think of this when I first watched this show? What the hell?
That's innovative writing right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Word. Yeah, Renell, what are your favorite parts of Attack on Titan? Word.
Hold on, let me get Chris back in here. Yo, Chris, it's your last time, son. If you dip again,
my phone died at BJ's, bro. Come on, bro. I had to buy detergent.
My boy handling missions while on this.
And GTA, you got the main mission, you got the side mission. What's up with you?
That's the dedication to cleanliness, bro.
Respect
the cleanliness.
Not you asked me what my favorite part.
Yeah, I believe what our favorite part is of the show.
Yeah.
Chris, go first. Chris, go first.
Honestly, my favorite part that I think I'll never forget, and it was honestly freaking hilarious to me when it happened was when Reiner told Aaron that he and Bertolt were what they were, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
can
I
never
Bro,
forget that moment.
bro, like that scene was so funny to me, bro, because he said it so casually. He was like, yo, so bro, yeah, you already know, so yeah, I'm not, you know, and Bertolt's that, yo. So what's up? You wanna run with us?
And Berto, like, are we
Bertolt's like,
doing this right now?
And Aaron was
really
like,
are we doing this right now for real?
Aaron was like,
what?
yo, you what? And Bertolt's like,
you
yo,
dead ass?
what? you're not dead ass right now.
Nah,
This
but
is
the
the
part
worst
that gets
possible time to do this. And yo, Reiner's dead. Like, yo, what are you talking about? Aaron's my boy. He gonna come with us.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite part too, and especially that when they add the other side where they were already like onto them being the Titans already, like they were prepared, they were ready for it. Like Armin is something else in the brain,
Bro,
Yeah, bro. Like Mikasa was just waiting for somebody to twitch a finger, bro. And then the minute they did, she went shoo.
That's what she. That's my favorite part, hands down.
Okay. So we got Chris answer, we got Josh answer. Jay Honey.
Damn,
I
I have a
feel
second
like-
answer too, but I'm not though.
I don't know. I feel like because of the recency bias, I think I might say, like what I just said, that like when Reiner, when Ymir, Bertolt, and Eren are like on Reiner's back and they're trying to steal Reiner, and then like Erwin is like, yo, let's just go chase him, into like just a sea of Titans, and then like he's telling them and he gets his arm chopped off and he's like, go, I'm expendable. I was just like, wow, man, this is crazy, bro. Like it just gave me a chill, man. I was like, wow, it's insane.
It's insane. All right, D-Lo.
I was thinking about this. I'm trying to go something different. I had a few options, but I think I like one of the last fight scenes, like when Armin mans up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'm gonna take over. You know, I'm gonna protect my guys. Finally, I ain't gonna be soft. You know, he takes the L from Bertolt's steam and all of that. It's like, yo, I was like, yo, Armin, you're a real one for that. Dude.
Oh, that was
That's what I'm saying. There's so many
Armin,
scenes that are just like,
I was like, yo, I ain't think he was about that life, but he was about that life. Armin getting a whole lot of new respect for me right there. I was like, all right, word.
You took my answer low key, bro. Like that was the one I'm like, because it's like like they work together. Him and Aaron work together to get like Bertolt, get him out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Even to see when Aaron comes out of nowhere is like, gotcha. And I was like, oh.
Honestly, also, like, I'm not gonna front the boulder scene. Like,
oh,
that was powerful.
Oh my god!
Like low key, the boulder scene was powerful.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Like when my boy let out that yell and everybody was just like, yo, like we finally won one. Like this was it. Like it was,
man. Oh god!
Like, today's victory was for humanity. Everybody was like, no way.
Nobody mentioned it, but I have to mention it at the same time as
hold
that.
On.
Oh, my fault. Shabazz ain't going?
I think I had said D-Lo took my answer.
You say he stole your answer. All right. So,
wait, I got one more too.
I apologize.
But let's let Ronell go. Okay, my bad. Go ahead, Ronell.
It's gonna be natural, Josh, Chris, and then me, and then we're gonna end the show. It's over an hour already. I know you guys got bedtime. All right.
Levi versus Beast Titan.
Which time?
First round one.
I mean, yeah, that's iconic.
Because they literally told him, Reiner and Bertolt was like, yo, there's one dude you gotta worry about. He's like, just one? It's like not an army, no. It's like one dude. And if you see him, you know it's him. And then lo and behold, Levi showed why he is that dude. And that's goated.
Okay.
I gotta mention the other part to that same scene, which is what I've been dying to mention. That speech by Erwin.
Oh my
charge to the Beast Titan. If I was, I shed a tear. If I was in the anime, I would have hopped on a horse myself and I would have charged with him. Like, let's go.
That man is great at giving speeches, bro. Like, almost every single scene that he says something, I would be like, yeah, I'm willing to die for you too, bro. No cap. Like, hop on that horse and go wherever you want me to, man. Oh my god.
Okay. Chris.
Honestly, for me, bro, one of the most powerful scenes, and this happened like right after the Boulder scene too. So I already thought, like, damn, no way he's gonna get me again. But bro, the scene when they had to choose what they're going to be, like what regiment they're joining.
Mm-hmm.
Right, everyone stepped in.
It's over for him. It's over for him. Oh man, but
I know
for
exactly
me,
what scene he was mentioning though. The scene where they was like, pick your class, like if you want to join the scouts, and everyone walked away, and you just see them there standing there,
scared,
proud,
bro. Yeah, it's
strong.
Oh my God.
Like that chills.
Bro.
I got you, Chris. I
man.
know.
So for me, it's a lot of scenes. Obviously, for everyone, there's a lot of scenes. That Levi versus B side number 1, that definitely was up there. But
God,
for
man.
me, I guess I'm gonna say my favorite scene to date would be season 4, part 1. Aaron, man, that Jaw Titan, bro. Like literally, my man's used another Titan to kill another Titan, and then to swallow the essence. Like, what?
Now the nigga scouted it out immediately and had an answer to take the power. Like immediately, he saw the jaws breaking the crystal. Say less. Boom.
Like, I'm on your ass. So like, that just showed like for Aaron, like his growth and like how he's a menace. Like seeing that, like, I got it. He's because oh, you can't. I got it. I got it. Got it. I mean, Chris came back, but for me, that's all we got for today, man. On this episode of the ShabazzTV Show. Thank you guys again for joining.
No, thank you for having us.
I told you I had to be here for this.
You definitely said that. Any final words?
Everyone should watch Attack on Titan. Where?
Right.
We got like 2.5 weeks until the ending comes, so just get on it. That's it.
Facts.
All right. Cool. So next week, I might do a show. I might not. I don't know. I might do like a tier list live. We'll see the vibes. Until then, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see you guys next time.
Where?
Peace, love, and hair grease.
That'd be easy. Peace, love, and hair grease. Ain't no.